This is where we call up 911 and tell them how fucking wrong they are.
What's the address for emergency?
This is Sean Schwartz again.
Okay. What's the address of the emergency?
I'm not going to give you the address because I will not have the guy that is allowing me to use his computer to be harassed this time of night by police. I called the Nebraska State Patrol as I was instructed. Now that person or persons who have been harassing me, it's more than one person. One of the phone calls that I made, or one of the phone calls towards me from that restricted number, another restricted number called me while they were calling me, which shows that it is more than one person taking part in this. Now, when I called you guys earlier tonight and said that there were two of those, I thought that your deputy who came out here would actually do his job. He wasn't interested in doing his job. He was busy trying to argue and make any excuse not to do his job. He would offer to do his job and then go out of his way to rescind his offer. Now, who am I supposed to call? Because now I have at least 30 calls from that restricted number and a call or a harassing message from New Brunswick, which is a completely different country.
Okay. The deputy I have on is the one that has talked to you already, so I will call. I'll just have somebody give you a call back, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I have
Thank
to make
you.
a phone call.
Thank
Okay,
you very much.
bye.
Fuck this goddamn country. Seriously. I suppose we could open up the video from Tara Miller and play that a little bit longer.
I had originally anticipated, and then my window for getting a lot of these other things done is over.
So do you overspend your money? Like, are you out of money for the month already?
I am out of money for the month already, but that's because homelessness is expensive, and also having to move things like that golf cart. The problem with it is the belt keeps popping off of it, and I don't have the back strength to open up the cab and keep putting the belt back on. So it needs to be moved over by the city building so that it doesn't get towed. The problem is that I can't physically push it by myself, and I have no room of my own to put it.
So how long did you live in the building?
I am not sure. Meg might know that. We're still waiting on that information. Sydney, the lady up there at housing, I've been asking her for my paperwork because I needed my paperwork from last time I lived there as well, for courts. And her and Dave and also her boss, I called repeatedly to try to get that stuff sent to me, and they had repeatedly told me that they would, and the whole time I was there, they never sent it to me. So I still.
So when you were living in the low-income apartments, what did you spend your money on?
Say 5 to 7 months. I spent mostly on food, but also being as I couldn't carry much food at a time, instead of buying stuff that I can take care of at my own house, I ended up taking care of stuff that I could microwave right there at the store. For most of the time I was there, I didn't have a microwave, but I bought a toaster oven, I bought a microwave, I bought a bed, all the stuff that I needed for that place. And I also got some dressers.
What happened to the stuff when you moved out?
I stuffed most of it into my horse trailer. I am glad that I had the foresight to do that. I bought the.
I don't sleep in beds. I sleep on the floor. I was told that if I didn't have a bed, that they could use that to claim that I wasn't taking care of myself. It hurts to wake up if I sleep in a fucking bed. It hurts less for me to sleep on a couch. And it hurts less to sleep on a floor than it does to sleep on a couch. But I had to buy it because of stupidity. None of this gives me the technological skills to do these things. And none of this gets me someone who is not called mentally ill, who can speak for me because I am not allowed, obviously. Fuck these goddamn cops. I need help. Now, cops repeatedly doing this to me has resulted in 4 years worth of assholes like this calling me over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And you wonder why it is that I'm pissed off at the people who started this, the people who wanted to tell little white lies because they didn't want to get in trouble. I don't want my mommy to hate me. I don't give a fuck if my mom hates me. She's a fucking drug addict. And it's not the fact that she's a drug addict. It's the fact that she helped to protect sexual abusers. Oh, we'll let this guy call this time. Good morning, bitch. You got something to say to the internet? Would you like to repeat that? Oh, I guess they fucking don't. Now, obviously, this guy is watching my channel. He typed, most flea-infested dogs sleep on the floor. Yeah, I'm a good dog, though. I'm a damn good dog. Even after Natalie did the evil shit that she did, her safety was my top concern. When she disappeared, her safety was still my top concern. When Brandon Ratner's brother disappeared, he was my top concern. When I was taking care of Amy Spencer's kids, those kids were my top concern. When Alicia Bollinger disappeared on 3 different occasions, despite the fucked up shit that she did, her safety was my top concern. Let's let this asshat talk again. You want to talk again? Here you go. That's what I fucking thought. New Brunswick, huh? Let's see what this number is. 506-499-8716. But of course, these people can't possibly be doing these things, could they? Now you notice that I already sent some messages to Deputy Hammond. Now the guy that I asked for permission to do this, I asked for permission for a couple hours. It's over a couple hours now. He's being patient, and I'm thankful for that. Oh, here he is again. No, hung up already. How difficult is it for an officer to do their fucking job? Apparently, it's impossible. Boy. Yes, sir. Come here. Oh. Watch where you're stepping, though, but computer's pretty important. More harassment for restricted numbers. Now, is one of these going to be a police officer? Fuck if I know. How am I going to be able to separate the ones that are officers from anyone else? And it says, so do you have no teeth because some guy knocked them out in prison? You know, so you couldn't bite down. That's funny. I'm going to tell you why. Number one, I've never been to prison. I grew up in the system, though. I have no teeth because I had them all yanked out. I had all my teeth yanked out because after spending years, 5 years, trying to get help with my teeth, spending a lot of money to have x-rays done, only for them to tell me, all right, you just got to come back in 2 weeks with money. And in 2 weeks, I don't have enough money to get my teeth yanked or get my teeth worked on. So I just have to deal with it until I have enough money for more x-rays. So I finally got them all yanked out. I was glad for it. Oh, this son of a bitch still wants to message me like a coward. He types, you spent 5 years sucking dick. You must have liked it. Y'all think this is funny. You think it's alright. You think it's acceptable to do these things to human beings. It's fucking not. Well, here's this bitch thinking it's fucking funny. I guess we ought to just put it all up for you. Let's call this bitch again.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed has calling restrictions that have prevented the completion of your call. Announcement 19. We're sorry, the number you have dialed has calling restrictions that have prevented the completion of your call. Announcement 19.
Location 3169024.
Another restricted number calling. Well, hello, coward. Nobody's afraid of Canadians, dumbass. New Brunswick. Y'all know where New Brunswick is, don't you? Maybe y'all didn't pay as much attention in school, and that's probably the case. So let's type the word New Brunswick in. New Brunswick, Canadian province. Oh my God, you mean New Brunswick is in Canada? Huh. Let's see. French, Nouveau Brunswick. I probably pronounced that one in a very butchered fashion. Looks like it's Nouveau Brunswick, Canada. Looks like it's basically attached to Maine. Montreal, Prince Edward Island. Oh, there's that restricted number calling again. I know you suck dick. Period. There you go. Am I a bad person for typing that back? Am I an evil person for typing that back? Am I a predator for typing that back? After all of that, am I the bad guy for going to the cops? Am I the bad guy for speaking up? Am I the bad guy for saying something about it? Am I really the bad guy? This dude calling me a coward. What a fucking nitwit. And they're gonna have someone call me back, apparently. Now here's this dumbass fucking snatch rag still typing retardation at me. Right there, being a fucking asshat. I need actual fucking help, not empty promises, not people expecting me to do things that I don't have the means to do. Meanwhile, that officer didn't want to hear none of it, did he? Fucking course he don't. The hell's going on here? Hello? What a bunch of fucking nut jobs. Meanwhile, you pretend that I'm schizophrenic for saying that this shit's happening. You pretend that I'm some sort of a nut job for defending myself. Yeah, fuck this goddamn country and fuck the police too.
Horse trailer for some of that money. That way I could put some tools in there, and in case I had to move, I had something to do.
So when you left low income, how were you able to move all that stuff? Somebody to it for you?
For the most part, I carried a lot of the light stuff myself as best I could, and a couple other people who live east of town came in with a little horse trailer. I think it was for, it looked like it was for ponies. It was done.
So is your horse trailer?
Sorry about that.
You're okay.
I brought something to deal with that. I wasn't sure how early everything was going to get started today. Myself and a lot of other people made a lot of other calls. So I made sure I got
So where your horse trailer is located, is it in a safe location or is it going to be towed or are you going
it's safe right now.
Hello, this is Sean Schwartz.
Hey, Sean. Deputy Kramer.
Hey, Deputy Kramer, I've had about 60 more phone calls from them fellers since I got a hold of you last.
Well, I'm calling to let you know that your complaint has been passed on to the sheriff. Alright?
That's a good start, but it does nothing about the harassment. Is she going to be in tomorrow?
Well, I'm just calling to let you know that it has been passed on, so. Alright?
Will the sheriff be on tomorrow?
He will.
All right, thank you. I'll be making a complaint about you first.
Alright?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Now, many of these mental health places that I went to, I tried explaining to them, I need you to look at the evidence instead of making a diagnosis based on police officers I'm trying to turn in. You should look at the evidence. The police should have looked at the evidence. Jesus fuck, that nasty goddamn cunt rag is still calling me from a restricted fucking number. You know, I want to take this time to bitch about some very shitty people in this goddamn town. It's not that they were ever bad people to begin with. It's that they did bad shit. Didn't care. I'm going to start with Brandy Earp. She got married to somebody else. I don't know what her last name is now. But between pretending I'm a human being and just not being my friend anymore because, well, small town fucking politics, what you gonna do? You gonna throw somebody away who never did you any wrong? Is that what you're gonna do? When I see Brandy Earp, I want to give her my finger. I really do. Pretty much everybody in this fucking town, I want to give the finger. Now, that asshat who wanted to make a bitchy comment, good boy, good boy. I'm keeping it down. I'm keeping it down. Behave. I'm good. You're gonna end my video, bud. It's a big old long whiskers. Alright, I'm coming. I'm gonna press play on this.
Okay.
Give the dog some attention.
I gotta wait a few days, make an order. She's with y'all too, right in Nebraska. She ordered a chain and some padlocks for it, so
Where is that going to be sent to?
my PO box.
So where is the trailer on?
His name is Floyd Stegeman.
So he'll let you leave it there?
He'll let me have it there.
Okay.
I don't know about leaving it there.
He's not going to kick it off property, is he?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
One of the things with the horse trailer is that optimally, because the horse trailer is actually set up now and I have everything to do so, it's basically set up so that half of it is a shop and the other half is a living space. It's got a toilet and a shower and all of that.
On the horse trailer?
Yeah. I did construction for a lot of years. I assisted building.
Before Natalie died, I didn't even know how to take screenshots. Oh. Now I do, But I ain't got nobody to fucking look at them. Not that it matters. Let's see what this asshat's typing about now. Oh, shit. You just opened a whole bunch of stuff. Come on, I gotta get you down. Oh, God. Come on. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Let's see what I need to be doing right now. What the hell did he do? Oh, fuck it.
Tiny houses, also assisted building big houses, doing everything from cement to siding to everything in between, framing, everything. That's part of the problem with having a messed up back is that I do have those skills. I just don't have the physical ability on a lot of that. And also being overwhelmed until I have to really stop talking since I got here. I've got a lot on my mind.
Hello, bitch.
I
Did you want to say something?
Yeah, you're a molester. You molested your sister. You hurt Tara. And you didn't care. You touched Natalie and you didn't care. You're a molester.
See, lots of fun, isn't it? Having people treat you like that, pretending like you're some sort of sick puppy who likes touching little kids. Except Natalie was a grown-ass adult, and we held hands once. Far cry from what Ted Bollinger did, which is fuck his own daughter. But it don't matter, does it? See, people can do whatever they want to me. Ain't nobody gonna stop them. Don't nobody give a shit enough. Still, I get to deal with all this stuff. Lovely, ain't it? Now, why is it that I try to show evidence here on YouTube and on Facebook? Because that there, the phone calls, y'all see how I get treated by fucking law enforcement. You literally need family to give a shit. Oh, they hung up already. Poor things. Now let's continue.
can deal with my physical pain. It's the emotional pain. I need positivity of some sort. Everywhere that I've went, where I've done well, even despite the severe amount of screaming that a lot of these people are involved in. They had dogs. Dogs so
You got something to say? Go ahead and say it. We're all listening.
Oh, yeah. I need actual help. Help me. Help, I need actual help. I need someone to look at my evidence. Oh. Help very much, baby.
Yep. Now, is this me imagining this? Am I some schizophrenic imagining that these things are happening? Was that an audio hallucination or an auditory hallucination? Did those people actually harass me, or am I having visual hallucinations about all of those restricted calls. Restricted, 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 restricted. Those must be hallucinations, right? These must be because, why? Because I must be schizophrenic. I must be mentally ill. I must not know what's going on. Fucking morons. You're making it up. Yeah. Does it look like I'm lying about them fucking calls? Oh, here they come again. No, still ain't got it in them. And that's the world that I live in. How the hell is going to these cops who have a history of not doing a goddamn thing? How is going to them for help going to get me help? Meanwhile, all these bitches keep telling me to call all these places, and I call all these places. In order to send them the fucking evidence, I need someone there in person to fucking help me. In order to make a report to a police officer and have them take it seriously, I have to have someone there in person. Now, had this officer not been such an overwhelming fucking doucher and actually done his goddamn job, oh yeah, but cops here don't have to do their jobs, do they? Oh no, in Western Nebraska, the important thing, protecting family names. If one of the Cabela's boys was a rapist, you goddamn right they'd do everything to hide it. These police have done everything in their power to ignore the crimes against me and to take advantage of my disabilities to prevent me from turning them in. You wonder why I'm so frustrated with the goddamn cops? Shit, the cops here are mild. Compared to the cops in Colorado, these cops here are fucking pussycats. They're still fucking lazy.
When I'm on the Love's property, I can say it's safe, but I've learned in my lifetime that 9 out of 10 times that you think something's safe, it's not, because everybody encounters desperate situations.
So what I'm hearing you say, Sean, that you want for me is to help you find housing somewhere in Nebraska.
It doesn't matter where the fuck the housing is. What matters is there going to be someone there to fucking help me? All of the things that the police did to prevent me and to cut me off from having those resources, and here I am, 3 years later, still trying to get those fucking resources, still being ignored by the cops. God damn, this cunt rag is just gonna keep on fucking calling. Although some of you might get pissed off and pretend like I'm being sexist by saying cunt rag. Well, I say cunt rag to men too. And at least 2 of those calls were from men. And that one was obviously a woman. And this is the kind of harassment that you get when you're not allowed to defend yourself. When you are not allowed to show the truth in a court of law. It doesn't matter how much shit I show here on fucking YouTube or on Facebook. What matters is that because of the sheer quantity of it, and because I don't have a safe environment to work on these things, Jesus fucking Christ. Ah, see, continually harassing me. Continually. But are the cops going to do a goddamn thing about it? No, they're not. Now, this bitch wants to make fun of me for breaking windows. Well, with all due respect, I'm trying to get help. If I have a meltdown over this fucking harassment, it is the fault of the police. Because this is 4 years of them ignoring abuse. What a fucking cocksucker. You guys don't want me to curse. You think that cursing is a bad thing. You know, I grew up being raped and molested. I grew up getting beaten up for the color of my own skin. I grew up without parents. My parents never gave a shit. My mom and dad fought over who was going to get paid. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I guess I'm going to call 911 again. Speak your piece. We know you're in love with the sound of your own voice. Speak.
You're the one that watches the videos over and over of yourself, admiring your toothless hair.
Rebecca! Oh my god, Rebecca! You fucking cunt! That's Rebecca Black. It's either her or Heidi. Now I know who to remove from my friends list. I'll do that now. I was trying to recognize that voice. Now, why would Rebecca Black do that? Early voting in Nebraska is now open. Oh, very nice. Well, as I am not a citizen of the United States, that does not apply to me. Oh, Daniel Apathy was on 6 minutes ago. Doesn't look like he has seen anything since Wednesday. God bless America, right? Oh, gee. Are they done? Now, the fucked up thing is, Natalie and her friends did that shit to me for a whole year before Natalie was killed. All of these predators had other people do their dirty work. Every one of them. Oh, let's let her speak again. Go ahead, Rebecca.
Fuck off, Sean.
Ow, that hurts.
You're a coward who molested Kara. You hurt Natalie. the truth. Be honest. I know you sucked your brother's cock.
Oh, poor dearie. Let's see. All right. I suppose I should try to take this up a different way because it's not giving me the option to speak to people or search them up and remove them. Oh, they did this funky thing off to the left. Rebecca Black. Oh, looks like that computer's down to 4 minutes. So take my charger here and plug it into this one. All right. Now let's press play.
Yes, ma'am.
Preferably at a facility.
Well, I want somebody to talk to a few friends of mine and discuss with them what they think is probably best, because at this point I'm overwhelmed. The only reason that they're not my powers of attorney is because of the financial difficulties that they're dealing with. So if I could give you their phone numbers, that'd be all right.
I'm not gonna guarantee you I'm gonna call them.
That's all right. As long as you have it, I can
I might.
That's good. Sure. I get a man from them. Well, good burritos make bad belches. I can look at these people's phone numbers. Sometimes when I look on it, like there's.
All right, Rebecca Black is blocked. I typed to her, I got a nut job harassing me. She sounds like you, admitted to being you, so I'm blocking you. I hope you aren't that stupid, but I gotta protect myself. And blam. Done. Holy hell, that was easy. Now let's see who we got on here who's blocked. Maggie Rose, James Payton, Seth Payton, John Payton, Amy Griffiths, Rebecca Black, Lexi Delgado, Thomas Howell, Tanya Davis, Matt Tuapola, Mike Boudet, Debbie Comp Robbins, Jeffrey J. Blank, Jennifer King, Kelly Lynn, Kevin Juvon Hubert, Lexi Woods, Jody Ain Wright Perry, Diane Valier, Marianne Gordon, Sarah Beth, Victoria Lynn Martin, Jennifer Bollinger, Devere Burko, Chelsea Worsing, Cami Fred Golding, John L. Harder. By the way, Cami Fred Golding is actually Cami Fred Eamon Jepson. Changing her name doesn't change who she is. John L. Harder, Jackie Sladen Selby. That's Derek Jepson's ex. Wanda Lynn, Shannon Alvarado, C.E. Dean, Kelly Henson, Ashley Bowman, Shane Covey, Raina Wright, Alexandria Rice, Tommy Dimmer, Lindsay Griffith Muniz, Amy Witcher, Jonathan Hickson, Gretchen J. Spitz, Melissa Joss, Dan Fabert, Sally Jewell, Tara Hicks, Angela Wade, Alyssa Rainwater, Haley Smith, Amanda Engeline, Eddie Baker, Amy Kalina Spencer, Rick McCormick, Tabitha Michelle Cook, Jared Trujillo, Katie Whiteman, Kari Cox Dvorak, I don't know if I pronounced that right or not, Tim Beeson, Mimi Mau Mau, Eileen Payne, Asia Williams, Holly Ann, Stephen Rowland, Tyler Frericks, Andrew Witcher, Christopher Tapp, Jefferson LeSueur, Kelly Rose Lumsden, Deborah Heath Catalin, Jackie McKenzie, Silas Chunzi Small, Devin Love Janae, Nesty Safur, Michael Royth, Zachary Crane, Janie Brigmond, Daniel Tapp, Roberta Rogerson, Gregory Dubb, Jamie McCarrick, David Orth, Blaine Blaine, Brooke Freeman, Tom Payne, Amanda Payne, Zane Tangeray, Edward J. Hebert, or Herbert, he goes by A-Bear, Ashley Berry, Candace Fairley, John Dunleavy, Nicholas Romero, Casey Marie Roosum Brown, Scott Harrell, Emma Green, Sydney Fairley, Esmeralda Montserrat Caceres, Bobby J. Curtis, Maester Rajarshi Narayanya, Grace YCE, Patricia Yeager French, Brandon Jepson, Haley Smith, Rasputin Adams, Jackie Payne Ballou, Teresa Jackson, Angela Bryce, Summer Moore, Erica Lynn Davis Thomason, Brianna Ingersoll, Clara Brown, Kimberly Miller, Matthew Harvey, Jamie Straber, John Fox, Charlie Stephanie Schlatter, Travis Coagulator, Barry Thompson, Kim Schabacher, Colin Vanderhaar, Mike Mercer, Justin Ward, Derek Jepson, Christine Buhit, some dude whose name is written in Arabic, Carmon McCall, Victoria Lynn Martin, Laney Jude, Angela Hamilton, Rogizi Hendricks, Melissa Senderling, Angie Jo Kurzmal, Lane Baker, Chance Winning, Sherman Watson, Tammy Jowell. Apparently, my computer is about to die again. I would love to be able to finish this for y'all, but it's looking like that just ain't a happening thing. Ah, well, now it's charging. But how many calls have we gotten so far? +8 since the last time I looked. Hello, Nutjob. Your turn to speak.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Nope, actually, I'm sober, nut job.
I need you to look at my evidence.
There's a reason I don't trust police officers. Apparently, I need to shut this down. And I gotta piss like a fucking racehorse. There's enough evidence just here on Facebook or just here on YouTube for close to a dozen convictions. Just in the evidence that is here on YouTube. I mean, hell, just conversations between myself and Miss Peaches are enough for at least 3 convictions. Well, here's this asshat still harassing me from New Brunswick. But it's fine though, right? It's fine because if you say the right things, if you tell the right lies, then it makes it okay. It makes it okay to harm innocent men. You just have to tell the right lie. If you tell the right lie and you're pretty enough, nobody's going to listen to him. If you tell the right lie and you're pretty enough, people will harm him for you. And you think it's okay because you didn't do it. Adolf Hitler thought the same thing. Lots of Nazi officials, at the end of the war, thought, well, you know, we're just doing my job. We still hung him, didn't we? You goddamn right we did. And Adolf Hitler ended up dead as a fucking doornail, didn't he? The problem that I have is that for most of the last 4 years, I've been homeless. No matter what it is that I did to try to get help, it wasn't good enough. No matter what hoops I jumped through, people pretended like I made no effort. How many fucking calls should a person have to make? I need fucking help in person. These cops, sorry, not cops, I meant pigs, are not going to do their fucking jobs. They are literally never going to do their fucking jobs. Why the fuck would they do their jobs? Well, let's let this asshat talk again. Hello, nutsack. Would you like to share some personal information? Oh, imagine that. They didn't fucking like that. I wonder why. I needed help stopping the violence. It's not just harassment on the goddamn internet, you fucks. Most of these people who are harassing me over a popularity fucking contest. Aww. I wanted the opportunity to go blah, 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 my fucking phone again. Oh, damn, that's a lot of restricted fucking numbers. Holy shit. Over and 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 over again. And you wonder why I harass people back. We should let this person speak. Nope, they hung up. And of course, there's this big shit right here. Nobody cares. If you're not pretty or rich, nobody cares. If you're homeless, nobody cares. If you're disabled, nobody cares. Is that true? Actually, no, it's not. You guys absolutely fucking care. The moment you see a homeless person, you know you've got an easy victim. If they're talking to themselves, more's the better. That's an easier victim. Cops didn't want to do their jobs when it would have taken them 10 minutes to do their fucking jobs. They allowed it to continue until it would have taken several hours for them to do their jobs, but they didn't want to do their jobs. Then people died. And it probably, by the end of January, would have taken a week to go through all of this shit. That's how much difference there was between before Natalie died and afterwards. I mean, sure, I was dealing with a lot of fucking harassment before Natalie died, and I was dealing with a lot of fucking assaults in real life before Natalie died. When you go to police and you're trying to tell them what the fuck is going on and they treat you like this, holy fucking hell, no. How are you supposed to earn somebody's trust back after doing that? Meanwhile, by doing everything in their power to prevent me from filing charges against those officers and judges for the wrong shit that they did, and the fact that I was the one victimized over it, I was the one assaulted over it, are those officers facing any consequences for what they did to me? Fuck no. They get to walk away scot fucking free. I have to do their fucking jobs for them, and they're the ones getting paid. I have to do their jobs for them. This is what it's really like. With the exception of the fact that this is just harassment. Just harassment. That's all it is. See, this nut job just wants to harass me. The ones that I have to actually worry about are the cowards in real life who want to come up on me 2 or 3 strong thinking that's going to be enough. It's not. I'm not sure if you noticed, but they've used about every fucking manipulation and scare tactic that is even fucking possible for them. And I'm still here. I'm still speaking out. I am still fighting for our rights. Poor dearie. Ah, there it is again. So who do I call? Hundreds of these situations, actually hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of these situations, and Are the cops gonna do anything? Fuck no. Not ever. And of course, there's this nut job still typing at me. This one says, just now. Now, these idiots think that if they type the same fucking bullshit over and over and over again, that it will eventually make it true. Now, another problem is that how do you block a restricted number? Cops, every step of the way, been too busy making excuses, making excuses, making excuses, making excuses. Now, I'm trying to explain to all of these officers how being overwhelmed affects my ability to do the things that they want. Not having my own place or help in person prevents me from being able to do the things that they want. Although the stuff that I have gotten to them previously hasn't done any goddamn good, has it?
What's the address for emergency?
This is Sean Schwartz again.
What?
This is Sean Schwartz again. Those phone calls are continuing to come in, as well as harassing messages.
Okay, can you put your phone on Do Not Disturb? We have let the sheriff know, but there's nothing else we can really do at this time of the night.
Well,
I've sent the officer over there
and he didn't want to do his job.
okay, and I talked to the sheriff and he said if you want to come down in the morning, then he listened to what you have to say.
Well, I need him to actually look at evidence.
Okay, well, he'll be there in the morning.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Oh, there's more fucking harassment from that bitch. I don't know if it's a male bitch or a female bitch that's sending me the harassing messages, but I'm for damn sure that one of them who is calling and harassing us tonight is a female. Am I incorrect about that, or is that something that I'm hallucinating? Morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Yeah.
Morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Why'd you molest your sister?
Morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Why'd you molest your sister?
Morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Yep. You're a child molest, we all said.
Morning, you're on Swap Shop. Oh, they want to send me some more. This person typed, that I keep calling and saying the same dumb shit over and over again. Well, when I'm saying that I'm being harassed, it's because I'm being harassed. When I say that I'm being assaulted, it's because I'm being assaulted. Now, if I say that this person is harassing me, whether I say it 1 times or 1,000 times, this person is still harassing me. Am I incorrect about that? Now they're hanging up before I can even answer it. Now I got other stuff that I would like to be doing other than dealing with harassers and, well, a bunch of skeezy cockfucks. But I don't have that choice. See, I could put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but then if someone actually calls me that I need to talk to, I can't talk to them, can I? No, I can't. Looks like 1 minute and 35 seconds left on emergency callback mode. Fuck this goddamn country. And fuck everybody in it. See, we got these white people and these black people blaming each other. And then we got the homeless and the disabled taking all the punishment. We are all of your fucking punching bags. SOS restricted. Yep, it's just gonna keep on happening. Oh, and this person tells me to leave the country. God, isn't that everybody's fucking fix all for everything? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking buy an airplane ticket and clear my fucking name well enough that I can leave the country with my good fucking looks, ain't I? Dumb motherfuckers. Oh, they called me a fucking dipshit. My butt hurts. My rear iris is so puckered from that. Oh, I might just cry. No, you know what would make me cry? My older brother ignoring me for an entire goddamn year. Getting a hold of me to be an asshole on my birthday. And then blocking me again. Rabbit, you're a sicko druggy fuck. You will never, ever be capable of my level of decency. You will never, never. It's just not in you, Rabbit. You're a fucking coward. You're a fucking druggie. And you're a piece of shit. See, Michael gets to molest his own fucking daughter. And mom helps him get away with it. Grandpa rapes mom repeatedly. And what does mom do? Extorts him for over $200,000. And then when he's dead, she wants to be pissed off at his wife. Because, well, after giving her $200,000, he decided that he wanted to leave his wife something. My grandma Gross's house. My mom thought she was going to get that. No. Angela K. Wade. You don't deserve Grandma Gross's house. It's also not going to stay in the family. Because Grandpa's wife, Twyla, Yeah, that's seriously her name, not a joke. She doesn't want to deal with it. And she didn't pay her inheritance tax or gift tax. So the county is selling Grandma Gross's house. All right, let's see if this fucking stupid cunt has something important to say. I'm on YouTube because I can't get the help that I need in person. I show evidence on YouTube because no matter what, cops make excuses. Sometimes they pretend that they're gonna, and then they go right for those fucking excuses. Let's see. How many of these have we had so far? Just in text messages, we got at least 20. Now, when it comes to the harassing phone calls, we're looking at close to 100. Oh, God, there might be more than 100 here. Holy hell, I am still scrolling. You tell me to just ignore them. You know, it's easy to ignore them on the internet, ain't it? It's easy. You can block them over on the side. It's easy, isn't it? It's a lot different in real life when you've got people like Cody Sell um, Chris Kurth and his buddies coming and harassing you. Oh yeah, that's fine and dandy. Now the lady who threatened my life, her name is Sandy Fromm. And yes, I have that recorded as well. And yes, I would love to get that to the police. But it has to go through somebody else before it goes to the police. The reason for that is because if I send it directly to the police, there's a good chance they'll do what many police officers have done before and claim that they can't see it. Now, when officers say that they can't see what I sent over the internet, I send it to someone else. I say, hey, can you see it? Yeah, I can see it. Well, I don't get why the cops can't fucking see it. I did the same thing for you than I did for them, and apparently it works if I send it to you, but it doesn't work if I send it to them. Morning, you're on Swap Shop. Morning, you're on Swap Shop. A bunch of y'all are probably wondering why I say morning, you're on Swap Shop. We have something here called Swap Shop. It's on the radios on Thursday mornings. And on Thursday morning, you can call in with whatever you have to sell. And when they answer, they say, morning, you're on Swap Shop. Morning, you're on Swap Shop. Swap Shop News Channel, Nebraska. Swap Shop airs Monday through Friday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. Radio at 98.7 FM, 95.7 FM, and 1340 AM. Swap Shop, Panhandle News Channel, Nebraska. Swap Shop, Free Internet Radio, Tunnel N. KSID Radio, a new list has been posted on the, well, blah, 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 blah. Life is grand with your head in the sand unless you're afraid of the dark. And I've got a plan starring Iron Man with me instead of Tony Stark. Hello, nut job. Morning, you're on Swap Shop. Morning, you're on Swap Shop. Morning, you're on Swap Shop. But it's fine, isn't it? It's fine that I have to deal with this because I don't have the technological skills, or the money, or the place to do it. I don't have help in person. It's hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. Meanwhile, I have to be afraid of going to the police because of their history of locking me up for trying to turn in their officers. That officer tonight was a piece of shit. He can go fuck himself. At this point, so can Deputy Hammond. I see that's the problem with having to go to your predators about other predators. They're not going to do shit. And all cops are predators. There is not a police officer in America who is not a predator. They are trained to be predators. They are trained that if they come to your rich house with your rich family and your rich car, that you must be right because they can get sued. Officers are taught how not to get the jurisdiction that they're in sued. The easiest way to do that is to victimize people who don't have anyone. That's the homeless and the disabled. See, it don't matter how many laws you make that say that these officers have to do their job, especially because I'm disabled, when they can change the word disabled to ill and take away all of my rights. And all these folks who pretended to be my friends, who can't understand why I'm pissed off that they didn't tell the truth. I recorded the fucking truth. Obviously. How many conversations with Miss Peaches are on this goddamn channel? Alyssa Rainwater and Mandy Hughes tried to have their conversations with me destroyed. They're still there. And they're staying there. Now, there's a lot of people that I blocked because they're just straight up fucking trolls. They're not on my channel. There's a reason that they're not on my channel. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna ask if, since it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna see if I can stay the night for the night. Fuck this goddamn country and fuck everyone in it. You're gonna turn a blind eye if it's not happening to you. You make excuses why it's okay when it happens to someone else. You're a bunch of pieces of shit. Now let me tell you statistically, there's about 350 million people in the United States. There's about 3.2 million subscribers on Rob Gavigan's channel. There's a similar number on Mike Boudette's channel. See, these officers, they want to go out of their way not to hear what I'm saying. Go out of their way to ignore what it is that I'm telling them. There is too much for me to be able to do this shit in just an hour or two. Not only that, but when I'm busy having another issue and another situation that I'm trying to get to the cops, how the hell am I going to be able to utilize this time for what it is that I need to? Except I'm doing exactly what I need to. I'm speaking out and I'm showing you how fucking impossible this is. How socially acceptable it is